So let's have a moment of gratitude. Let's be thankful for what we already have in our life, for the abundance that we already possess. And may we make gratitude a consistent and daily part of our lives. So hi, welcome to Creative Life Lab, the place to be for all things creative. And we've been looking at how to set goals and prepare and clear the path for what it is we want throughout the year. I feel there's been a lot of focus, a lot of interest in goal setting and how to create good goals, how to make sure we achieve them. But let's not forget that the beginning of the year brings its own stresses, brings its own issues. And we have successfully navigated the seasonal holidays, and it just seems like January was waiting around the corner for us. So with that in mind, I want to focus on how we go about activating our potential for greatness. It's definitely a process. It's about a way of being rather than a way of doing. Goals can increase your productivity and increase your chances of success by 3,000%. But at the same time, it is important to only have a few goals in mind, or reduce your goals. Only focus on those that you feel motivated to achieve, that you feel will bring you the happiness you desire. That is the ultimate at the end of the day. Becoming happier and feeling motivated, and that it benefits you or your loved ones in a big way. And the way we do that is we think about, the challenges we might have faced in 2023. And as I was talking to you, I was thinking about how the first half of 2023, in fact probably the first 3 quarters, were me just kind of searching around in the dark, as it were, trying to figure out, am I doing what I really want? Is this really what I really want to do? It was just kind of putting things in motion. I wasn't consciously aware I was developing a momentum. I was just getting into the habit of doing and being consistent with what it is I needed to do, which was just to become more healthier, become more mindful and aware of my own feelings about what it was I was doing. The path wasn't that clear, but I knew what I wanted to do, something that would enable me to manifest. It would help me to manifest my dreams, my goals, my visions. And haven't you just noticed, well, I was going to say how it's all go, go, go this month. It's like everyone's on a starting track. The focus is on the end goal, what we want. But I realise we're not really taking enough time to think about where we are right now. Are we checking in with ourselves mentally, physically, emotionally? Because unless we are our own best friend and are sympathetic and compassionate to ourselves, these goals mean nothing. There's no point achieving goals if it makes us feel burnt out, emotionally depleted. Yes, it's good that these goals make us feel energised, happy, motivated. But we do need to take care of ourselves also. So it's also as well trying to find the hidden secrets of other successful people out there. And one way to look at this is, so what was I talking about? What maybe didn't come to fruition, should we say, in 2023? And what were the reasons they didn't materialise or get underway? Is it time related? Why didn't we get to take it to the next level? Was it our beliefs? Maybe we expected too much from what we wanted in 2023, which kind of takes me back to what I was saying before about how the first 3/4 of last year was just me finding my way, getting the belief that yes, I can do this, I can have this for myself, for my life. I can. And if I stay consistent, if I stay on this path, it can deliver me to achieve anything really that I put my mind to. So that's how I ended the year. But I know the beginning and the middle, and even as far as October, even November, I wasn't really seeing the fruits of my endeavours. But come December, it was just like I was on a path and I was just being carried along by, I think it was the momentum, the effort that I'd been putting in, but I didn't actually see or maybe value enough in myself. And so I'm glad I was able to reach the end of the year on such a high. And now here we are, 2024. We're trying to get clear, trying to gain clarity on our goals, what it is we want. So yeah, it's good to and important to get our goals down, get them written down and kept in a place where we can always come back to them. But I kind of want to think about the emotional side of things. Yes, it's good to think about the physical realm, but what about the mental, the spiritual, the emotional realms? We haven't yet tapped into those areas, and they are more important, really, if you think about it, than the physical. Because for it to manifest in the physical, we have to delve into the spiritual, the emotional, and the mental realms first. I mean, we can't create a goal unless we have the idea, which originates in the mind, in the mental. We cannot carry out the goal unless we feel much about what it is we want to achieve, the emotional. And we need to be at peace. It needs to align with our mission, our purpose, which is our spiritual. And in order to do those things, we also need to remove unhealthy conditions, whether that be within ourselves or in our immediate environment. It's interesting how January is about removing the things that no longer serve us, whether that's clearing away of outdated physical things such as within our home. The new year is about creating goals or resolutions, which is a kind of throwing away of the old mental and emotional clutter. So these are things that I kind of refer to as hurdles. They're a bit like weeds, is another way of looking at the weeds in our garden. And how are we going to get these weeds up? What tools do we need? Do we need more meditation? And when I say more meditation, I don't mean do more, because not necessarily what we did in the past is what we need to do for ourselves right now. Maybe it's time to reappraise, dig deeper within our emotional selves, make more time to find the peace, find the stillness within. Welcome to the Creative Life Lab, the place to be for all things creative. Here in our podcast, you'll find out all the tools and skills needed to nurture and develop your creative potential. Maybe you want to turn that hobby into a business. Well, you're here at the right place. Step inside and let's get you started.